he's known. You got rabies for real? How did you get that close? No, okay, no, Presley, I didn't get rabies. I've said this. Oh God, like, anyways, this is what happens when it's just a content drought going on, and Q has to make AI art out of the dumbest shit. This happened like I think 3 years ago. I was in my mom's backyard, just cleaning up the apples because she has an apple tree in her backyard, and it attracts like bees and shit, especially when they're rotting. And I was cleaning it up, and there was a squirrel up in the tree eating one of the apples and spitting the peels down. And I was a dumbass, and I looked up, which I shouldn't have, guys, and I wasn't wearing my glasses, which I should have been wearing my glasses, and the peel went in my eye. I freaked out. I was like, "Oh my God, what about that squirrel has rabies? I think I have rabies. I could have rabies now." And I actually went to the doctor, and the doctor refused to give me a rabies shot because he didn't think that the likelihood of he didn't think the squirrel had rabies. I ended up getting it anyways. I ended up getting the rabies shot. I ended up having to pay for it, dude. It was fucking over $100. And they do it in your arm now. They don't do it in your belly button like they used to do in the back in the day. Um, are you foaming at? No, none of your business. You know why I'm not foaming from my mouth? Because I got a rabies shot. So that kind of, it stopped that from actually happening. I didn't want to be the only Canadian in the last 100 years that died from rabies. And I've talked about this story before. How I was in my mom's backyard because she has an apple tree and nobody eats the apples. So they fall down, dude, and it's the summer and they're rotting and they're bringing, bees in the yard. And I don't want to get stung. And I don't want my poor doggy to get stung and her have to go to the doctor. Hey, Barry, it's good to see you in chat, dude. Um, yeah, it was, dude, and I said it, and I'm not ashamed of it. So what? A squirrel spit an apple peel in my eye. It's not like it was like a guy in his jizz and I caught AIDS from that or something. Like, come on, dude. It was just a random story. The funny thing is, when I was outside, like a week or so after the thing happened, my neighbor actually asked me how I was because my mom actually told him, Panel Tuesdays. What's up, Bob Pagan? It's good to see you in chat, dude. Um, about that. So it's not something I'm ashamed of, guys. It's like it could be worse. It could be a lot worse. I could be on my knees, dude, getting jizz all over my eyeball instead of an apple peel. So it's all good. Hang on for a second. I have to get some throat spray because my throat is extra scratchy today. Hang on.
To hell with you.